Some things are just part of being a gamer. The Konami code, the sound of a 1-up, and that golden cartridge for The Legend of Zelda. It wasn't just a game. It was a promise that you were about to experience something legendary. Sliding it into your NES felt like opening a portal to another world. No tutorials, no hand-holding, just you, a cave, and an old man saying, "It's dangerous to go alone, take this." That line set the tone for everything that followed. Hyrule felt endless, even on a tiny CRT screen. Every screen was a new discovery. Forests, graveyards, hidden shops. You had to bomb walls, burn bushes, and draw your own maps. There was no internet, just secrets traded on the school bus. That sense of wonder is the heart of Zelda. It taught us that games could be more than high scores. They could be legends. They could be stories we lived in, places we explored, adventures we shared. That first game wasn't just the start of a franchise. It was the birth of a feeling every gamer still chases. The feeling of true, unscripted adventure. The gold cartridge was a promise that you'd never forget. It was a shared experience, a rite of passage. Every time you powered it on, you knew you were in for something special. Zelda wasn't just a game, it was an event. It made us believe in magic, in courage, in the thrill of discovery. And that's why, decades later, we still talk about it. The legend began with a golden promise, and it's never faded. That cartridge wasn't just plastic, it was the start of our greatest adventure. And for gamers everywhere, it still is. What makes a Zelda game truly Zelda? It's not just the green tunic, it's the puzzles woven into the world. Push a block, use a new item, and suddenly the map opens up. The music is iconic. Koji Kondo's themes are the soundtrack to our adventures. Each dungeon is a masterclass in design, a puzzle box filled with secrets, a new item, and a boss that tests your skills. The formula works because it's always fresh, always challenging. Zelda games trust you to figure things out, rewarding curiosity and cleverness. It's the blend of brain power, action, and atmosphere that makes it magical. You're not just solving puzzles, you're living an adventure. The music, the dungeons, the items, they all come together to create something unforgettable. Zelda respects your intelligence and invites you to explore. That's why it's a masterclass in game design. Every gamer has their Zelda moment. Pulling the Master Sword for the first time, it wasn't just a button press. It was a rite of passage. You felt like you'd earned it, like you were the hero. Meeting Princess Zelda wasn't just meeting royalty. It was realizing your adventure was part of something bigger. Each quest, collecting spiritual stones, climbing volcanoes, diving into giant fish, felt epic and meaningful. Transformations like growing up in Ocarina of Time or wearing masks in Majora's Mask weren't just mechanics. They were powerful storytelling. These moments made Link's journey feel real. They're the scenes we remember, the ones we share with other fans. Zelda's magic is in these unforgettable moments. They made us heroes, even if just for a moment. That's the power of the legend, and it's why we keep coming back. Let's be honest, Zelda isn't perfect. The water temple from Ocarina of Time, legendary for all the wrong reasons. Confusing water levels, constant menu switching, and pure frustration. But those challenges are part of the experience. The original game was brutally hard, and later games had their own spikes, like the Silent Realm and Skyward Sword. We debate the timeline, argue about art styles, and groan about tough dungeons because we care. Even the frustrations become shared memories. Conquering the water temple felt like a true achievement. The debates, the scars, they're part of our history with Zelda. We love the series, flaws and all. The tough parts make the triumphs sweeter, and that's why the legend endures. Why do we keep coming back to Zelda? It's the promise of adventure, a new world to explore, secrets to uncover, and a hero's journey to live. The series grows with us, reinventing itself while keeping the spirit alive. Each game is both a new journey and a return home. The familiar elements, Link, Zelda Ganon, the Master Sword, tie it all together. Zelda is comfort and excitement, nostalgia and novelty. It's about courage, discovery, and the thrill of solving puzzles. As long as there are new adventures in Hyrule, we'll answer the call. The legend lives on because it speaks to the hero in all of us. And that's why Zelda will never fade.